I don't do this a lot. I don't play Mark's greatest hits. See, I said this. See, I said this. I'm going to do a couple of minutes of a clip from March 22, 2010. That's the day before Obamacare was passed. March 22, 2010. And I zeroed in on this $2,500 premium issue. Zeroed in on it before it was even law, because what Obama had said and was saying about cutting your premiums by as much as $2,500 or $2,500, and he said both, was absurd on its face. It was a lie on its face, and yet he persisted. And so I'm going to play it for you in context. I just listened to it. It is passionate. Passionate. And people confuse passion with other things, but you in this audience, you don't. But it was so disgusting then, and it's so disgusting now. The lies, the endless lies. So this was the day before, the program, the day before they were passing Obamacare the next night, on the 23rd. This is from March 22, 2010. I'm focused in on these premiums, and then you hear some of Obama, you will hear me come back very passionate and disgusted with this healthcare as a right issue, which I've talked about many times before, and go right back into this $2,500. Because the fact of the matter is, your premiums are not only skyrocketing, your deductibles are skyrocketing. And those of you who haven't been impacted yet, you're on the hook. As soon as this 1 year delay or waiver for bigger businesses is abandoned, has lapsed, you're going to see massive changes to your health care, and all for the worse. So this is March 22, 2010, cut 7, go. Now I am demanding as a right, because we now know that health care is a right. I know this because the president keeps saying it, Pelosi keeps saying it, Reid keeps saying it, health care is a right. Now I demand as a right that Obama cut my premiums by $2,500. I demand it because he said he would. So as soon as he signs that bill tomorrow, I want my premiums cut $2,500. It is my constitutional right. Now, you don't believe he said it? Our friends at Naked Emperor News, they know he said it. He said it over and over. Now, he played $2,500, an average of $2,500, up to $20,000. I want my $2,500 cut on my premium. Here he is, cut 5, go.
A system where we're going to work with your employers to lower your premiums by up to $2,500 per family per year. We will start by reducing premiums by as much as $2,500 per family. Here's what changes, saying to people who already have health insurance and the employers who are providing it, we'll work to lower your premiums by up to $2,500 per family per year. I also have a health care plan that would save the average family $2,500 on their premiums. And if you already have health care, then we're going to reduce costs an average of $2,500 per family on premiums. We're going to work with your employer to lower the cost of your premiums by up to $2,500 a year. And we'll cut the cost of a typical family's health care by up to $2,500 per year. And if you've got health care, we're going to work with your employer to lower your premiums by $2,500 per family per year. And we will lower premiums for the typical family by $2,500 a year. And cut the cost of health care by up to $2,500 per family. And if you already have health care, then we're going to work with your employer to lower your premiums by up to $2,500 per family per year. It's time to bring down the typical family premium by $2,500, and it's time to bring down the costs for the entire country. And if you already have health insurance, we will lower your premiums by $2,500 per family per year. We're going to work with you. That's enough.
That's enough. It goes on and on and on. Now, I want to go over this again. We were told by Barack Obama that health care is is a right. It's a fundamental right. We were told by Nancy Pelosi and all of her clones last night, one by one who went to the microphone, that health care is a right. Now, any of you who receive your your health care through Medicare or the VA or Medicaid or some other government involvement in your health care, the next time some bureaucrat at any of these departments says to you, no, you tell them it is your God-given right to get that prescription drug. You tell them it is your God-given right to have that device. You tell them it is your God-given right
to have that procedure because the president said so, and Pelosi said so, and every one of their damn drones said so. You tell them that you have a condition, pre-existing or otherwise, and the president of the United States said all pre-existing conditions are covered. And you tell them you want your health issue, whether it's an illness or a disease, taken care of right there, right then, right now. Because according to them, it is your God-given right to have it, have whatever you need, whenever you need it, and if necessary, for free. Now, damn it, they want to create utopia. Now you demand utopia. It's your right. Now I demand, as a matter of right, that my premiums be cut by $2,500. I am both an employer and a policyholder. I've got people on my staff who earn far less than $200,000 a year, and I demand that the president lower their premiums by $2,500 a person. He said he would. Now, damn it, do it.
I never listen to me. That sounds pretty good, Mr. Producer. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's called passion. It's also called, really, the obvious. Obama ran around. He must have given 100 speeches, maybe more, saying that he would cut your policy costs for a family of up to $2,500, $2,500, and he's not doing it, is he? We call that a serial liar. And that's what he is. It's a sad fact, but it's a fact nonetheless. And he did more than that, and while everybody's dealing with it now, playing audio, going back, playing gotcha, and correctly so. If you go back to the book Liberty and Tyranny, which was published in March of 2009, even a year before I did that monologue, you will read in that book, in a chapter, where I lay this out, where he talks about how it will cut the deficit, and all of his other promises. And I state in that book, he will not do any of them. He can't do any of them.